Okay, so let us begin. I shall be... Yeah, I shall be getting ready to do that and like... So, we are gonna go do preparations for the fight with the Crimson Helm. Am I somewhat confident that I could go as I am right now and defeat him? Yeah. Am I going to? No. Give me a sec. Okay. Um. So. I think what we want to do is get some more Infinity Stones, get some more of these, and get some exorcism slips. And those all require money. And that that is something we don't have much of. Or at least not a substantial amount to buy what we want. Hey, we got a demon thing at least from that. That's cool. That might be another thing we might do is get sorry, is get some more demon things. But like get some of the stuff you can get from the demon things. So the godly charm is what we'd probably want. You are the one. What kind of voice I do? Darker Pass. Darker Pass is a dangerous place since the divine wind stopped. There aren't many travelers coming by selling their things. First off, a fresh fish from a Gato forest would fetch a fortune right now. Anyway, have you been sent to do some shopping, Pooch? Yes. Well, luckily for you, I got many a fish from that place. Now, looking at the stuff I had, I still want to get a good amount of stuff, so... Oh yeah, there's a lot more we could definitely get. I wasn't thinking fully ahead, huh? Okay, we still have stuff we can do. Let's grab... Look at these, because I don't think we're gonna need a lot of them. More of these. This will be good. This one we're gonna want a good amount of. See? We're gonna need a lot of money for my plans. I should see it. So this is gonna be the best place to make money through, Those are gonna be the best place to make money through battle because, where we are is, the furthest along. You know? Got it. I'm assuming yeah, I'm assuming that guy uses a technique we don't have. So yeah. Yeah, if we can, try to get freezing on my end. Okay, if there's something wrong on my browser and not with the stream, that's good, that's good, that's good. Yeah, I can't do anything with him. Right now, what I'm doing is, when it's nighttime, the chests, they're hitting the ground, they will show up above ground. Very helpful. Yeah, so we should probably go and so yeah, what we're doing is we're going to be running around this area looking for areas, like things that we can get currently that are like shining, because that will allow us, that will give us treasure, which can give us money. Or other useful goodies. Time doing stuff. Like 40k again before we go back to the shop. Oh no, I want to get like execution and the large ones cost large ones cost 10 per... The large ones cost 10 per... Wait a second, what is that? Yeah, but the large ones cost 10k per piece, and I want to get like 3 or 4 of each at minimum. So competitive, advanced supply for a bit. Come on. Necessary. Damn it. We do need to feed these guys, because feeding them will be helpful. Oh yeah, I should mention this. My friend Lucifados said he might be joining us, so if you hear a random person suddenly, then you know why. There! There it is! My pendulum is calling out to me. The treasure must be buried here. What are you staring at, Pooch? Want to help me dig up the treasure? My pendulum showed me where it was, but I've completely lost track of where that was now. There must be some kind of clue around here somewhere. Well, if it's under there, I can't do anything for you, sir. And I can't do anything for this, because I don't have the ability to do that. Dig through that. Hey, that happened. Let's explode on the bitch. Back over here. That was funny. I'm happy with that result. I think. Okay, so. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be helpful to, like, meet all these guys, because they give praise, and we want praise. Yeah, I still think we have a good amount of stuff to get in. Got the forest. Right now, what we should probably do is buy the stuff Okay. I do realize the excessive over-preparedness is probably going to keep us. I think we'll do a bit more, actually. I'm really thinking. Definitely need more of is the Infinity, because we only have 5 right now, and it's very easy for them to run out. Yeah, okay, so well, I think I'm going to, for like the vengeance charge, I want to get some more infinity stones, because we only have 5 ink pots, so that's going to be helpful. And, I am blanking, but I swear I am thinking. But the Infinity Stones are gonna be important, and we can replace the Vengeance Stones with the God, the Traveler's Charm, and the charms that we can get from the Demon Thing shop. Right over here. One thing to bear in mind, Shocky. I won't do you a swab just for one measly fang. Go out and defeat lots of monsters and bring me back plenty of fangs. Then I'll let you get your paws on my precious treasures. So I think we should buy 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. So 9 of these. We should be good, yeah. Nothing else of interest yet. So we shall run off to the to this area again. I think we'll go to 40,000. Yeah. So we know. I want to look at some treasure and see if I can do the fish food game. So those are going to be good for. Yeah. Bam. Is that the most timely? Probably not. Look at the difference that fight had in reward to one of the earlier ones. It's why, like, once you leave an area, to fight in this area, like, it's not a really good way of getting money. Definitely glad that I found out how to get this all sorted out, you know? With those stupid things. So yeah, so... Oh yeah, there's some stuff we can get back here, I forgot. Bam. But yeah, so in here there's some stuff we can do. First is this. You can grab these treasures. Oh wait, I think there's some in the... Oh! Ooh! That's good, that's good, that's good. And we got more. Treasures. Which is always good. And then we jump over here. Yoink. Oh! There we go. There's the rock, but we can't do anything about that. Not for a while, at least. Ah! We got him. I don't think Lucy is going to show up today. I don't know. We'll see. It's only been 20 minutes into the stream. I forget. That's kind of cool to do. But I forget you can go up there. And the first one we go to happens to have a stravy. Pretty neato. Wham. Oh! I think... I'm gonna look around in a few of these areas, see if I can notice any life of treasure. And then we're gonna head back to what's it called? I knew there was something up here. It's not Kakui? We're gonna head back to the village. Oh, we got another street. How many streets do we now have? We had like 9 the last time I checked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 6, 9, 10. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here other than this cat statue, which we can't deal with until like much later in the game, so while we're in the we can just walk up and fight the ones that we want to. This will be nice for not fighting in areas like these, where it's just honestly not worth it to fight these guys. But yeah, I swear there was a treasure at like the island behind the village, and so I want to check there. We can't do that. Yeah, so we'll head back to the village, see if we can, and just like run around in the other areas too, see if we can find any treasure that is currently accessible to us, I should say. Yeah, I need to... I probably... Oh, yeah, I'm blanking on what this one is. You like it nighttime here. Yeah, so... I'm actually kind of excited for what's happening. Yeah. I might actually do something. I know I just mentioned the schedule yesterday, but I might do something that would give me Tuesdays. Like every other Tuesday. I don't know though. So yeah, I'm actually... Ooh, so... I haven't mentioned it right now. So... I don't know if I mentioned this at all, but like... Before stream... I was originally planning to do something different for this stream. It was going to be a building thing, or something with Drake, but I haven't done it. When I like did a like who wants to do something with me little message, he didn't reply, so and I saw like on Discord, well, oh yeah, this is what your friend is doing, that he was busy playing a different game, so I didn't want to like force him to do something with me. So I was originally planning on actually doing something with Drake, but times have changed. This thing's not letting me what the hell? Why isn't it letting me in? Because it looks like it has a more solid wall. Nope. I hate islands like this. It's like I can't even get like a good enough. Like how? There we go. Bam. Got an infinity stone, and we got a. Another stray leaf. Bam. I think that's all in this area. Let's see. So, Okami Village. Yeah, we got all of them in here. That's pretty good, I would say so myself. Yeah, I think I need to like promise myself some time away from Okami. I have been playing this game for the last few streams. Probably because currently the other the mod packs, Ancient Dawn, I just don't want to have to get working on rebuilding everything. And the custom mod pack, I just want to get the fuck out of the winter area. Like I want to get out of there. Yeah, like I kind of want to. I'm just kind of tired. You know, it's. I don't really want to. Buy one of these, a few of these, and I think that should be good enough for us. Okay. I think we should. Do a few more things. I think we should probably go get working on the Gale Shrine. Because it's a long ass quest. Anyway, it's time to return to the place of yeah, I think what we're gonna do after the defeat of Orochi. So, Crimson Helm, I think one thing that's just best is best thing to do here is to when we're because like Crimson Helm, the ability to get thrones Orochi will give us a lot of an access to a lot of stuff. And then gives access to a good amount of puzzles and treasures. So I think we should do that. But first, before we do that, we'll do some final getting stuff together. Cause we're gonna head up this way. Yeah, I bet you can see from each area, they mainly revolve around, the puzzles mainly revolve around what you get there in the area. So here, the previous one kind of revolved around Vine. You saw a good few puzzles with Vine. A lot of the puzzles here have to do with the ability for wind. Oh, I missed this. Good for us to get some of these. Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I think I mentioned this yesterday, but I'm working on getting, like, improving my, my pixel art skills. Is one thing I'm working on right now. Like, currently one of the things I'm working on is improving that. So I hopefully should soon be able to start making thumbnails again. I made a few, but that's mainly for stuff that isn't really, like, how should I say it? Good looking. I don't really like a lot of them now that I'm looking back onto them. They're decent for me and my very little knowledge of pixel art, but I want to take this a little more seriously. Especially since I am wanting to take, like, I'm not say stop trying to, there we go. It keeps trying to use what's it called? Yeah, it keeps trying to use Power Slash. But yeah, so we cannot. So this is something that will require the new ability. Let's look around here, up here, because I haven't been up here since, you know. Has everything started? Let's see if we can find any more treasure. Cause getting as much stuff, getting more stuff will always be more helpful to this fight. You know, as it is for every fight. The more prepared you are, the higher chance you have of succeeding. It's been a bit since I've fought the Crimson Helm, so I don't fully remember all the techniques you need from him. Yeah, nothing that doesn't require the wind. Anyways, onwards and upwards to Kusa Village to fight the Crimson Helm. You gotta go through Gale Shrine. I'm probably gonna rename some of the old titles, just to make them a tad bit more accurate to what's being done in the stream. You know, honestly, one thing I'm working on, like, I don't really have a name for it, but my custom mod pack. 'Cause I'm not really good at getting names, because I never really go into them with a goal. Like, you know, I never really go into them with a goal, and so I'm never really good at naming mod packs. Been sent to do the shopping, have you, pup? I know I'm doing a different voice for this guy. It's just something I feel in my bones, but I don't remember what voice I do. I really need to get better at remembering what voices I give characters. Cause like, usually the merchants I just give generic man voice that I can do. Let's get one more steel fist sake. Steel soul sake. So yeah, it's time to take on Gale's Shrine after a half hour preparing. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, because I think everything else. Actually, wait. I think if there is any, I want to make sure I'm getting all the treasure that I can at the current moment, because of like. Yeah, I got all the treasure I could at the current moment. Because, like, I want to ensure that I can go into this with as much resources as possible. So I can... get some more praise, that's gonna be helpful. I think what we should do, after the defeat of the Luigi, is just work on doing quests, finding treasures, stuff like that, stuff we can do in the beginning, in that time. I think... Okay. No, I just gotta remember the way up. Over, no, it's down. We go over here. And everything else. Ew. I think what we should do... Cause... Yeah, I'm remembering stuff correctly. I don't... I'm bad at English sometimes, okay? But I mean sometimes, I mean a lot of the time. Yeah, I just wanted to see if there's anything like, I noticed that earlier. I keep forgetting that chests can be in the water sometimes. It's time for us to begin our preparation for the shrine. Why, it's my favorite wolf and bug. What voice did I give her? I think you give a bit of a more. Why, it's my favorite wolf and bug. Enough with the bug thing already. I must speak to you about the food again. I'm sensing something different about you. Do you bring no weekly condition or whereabouts? Well, about that, we did find the other three, but, you found them? Well, yeah, it's kind of a long story, but I'm afraid they won't be coming back. Instead, they gave us the Satomi power orbs. You see, well, I did sense that the Okami had changed in some way. maybe they had a fateful encounter during their journey. Perhaps strong bonds that cannot be broken have been forged. If they are to live apart from the Satomi house, I have one but wish. I wish them to protect the peace of their new master. And that is the role they were meant to fulfill. Well, at any rate, all the Satomi power notes have been returned. Now I can break the Crimson Helm's barrier. I must get to the shrine. Whoa, check it out! The power orb is spinning around us! How could this be? If the power orbs accepted you as their new master? Master? What you talking about, lady? One does not choose to take the orbs, they choose their master. Oh, magnificent powers, heirlooms of the Satomi house. Are these whom you have chosen to decide the Satomi house's fate? Yes, it is. Now it is our time to ride into the sunset. I love how when it pulls French, they float behind us. Treasure here. But yeah, so I will hopefully keep my word and actually do something other than Okami next time. Over the weekend. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like, I don't know. I'm actually really excited for Okami 2 when that comes out. I know it's just been announced, so we probably won't see anything about it for a while, which I'm sad about, because I want more Okami. Snow style. Sleeping monk. Hidden sake. What the? Oh, looky here, it's Susanoo again. Oh, spirit who defiles my sword. I am closer than ever. Here at the Gale Shine, where the base makes its land, your true form shall be revealed. Her spirit, I shall eventually find a way in. Lazy bum's talking in his sleep. Hey, what's with this guy? I can see right through him. Who are you? How is it that you can see me? I am Yatsu, earthbound spirit who haunts this area. Long has it been since any have ventured this way. My eyes have failed me, I can no longer see. Instead, my inner eyes can judge a person's true form. You appear to be a maiden most fair. What could possibly bring you to the Gale Shrine? You must leave this place, for it is no longer a shrine of the gods. It is now accursed and under the control of a horrible creature. This is no place for a fair maiden such as you. Fair maiden? You talking about you, Furball? That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. What's this? It appears that a maiden is accompanied by a little bird. The village to meet its end at last. Little Booger? He'd better not be talking about me. Hardly anyone has visited the Gale Shrine since it has been cursed. The strange, frenzied man over there is one of the few. He has been meditating alone at the shrine's entrance. His sleep is filled with nightmares that make him cry out. I pitied the poor man and would like to render what service I could. When I try and peer into his dreams, an evil force bars my way. Who is this strange man? Come to think of it, Suno said something about being possessed. He's been acting all weird like the time he helped Coop. Like that time he helped Coop. What's this? I sense an intense power. It envelops your body. Could it be the Satomi power orbs? They're made of orbs who is our savior. The 8 colors of light are living proof of that. Very well. You may pass, O savior of the Satomi house. Helm is a terrible foe. Said that when the eight-headed serpent was slain 100 years ago, the crimson helm emerged from a pool of the beast's blood. Never let your guard down. Wait. Oh, sorry about that. Wait. The door to the Gale Shrine has opened? Finally commune with the gods. Time has come, foul spirit. Now I shall reveal your true form. I'm not gonna do it. No, Pops, wait! Is not life dear to that man? Beware, fair maiden. The crimson helm is a terrible foe. It is said that when the 8-headed serpent was slain 100 years ago, the crimson helm emerged from a pool of the beast's blood. Never let your guard down. Okay, we get it already. Now stop trying to freak us out. Yeah, ghost man. Stop trying to freak us out. Yeah, so honestly, this guy, one thing I noticed is a lot of the monsters in the game do repeat the same, like, styles as other monsters. Like, this guy very much is the same as, what's it called? The ogre, I think it is. Let me check. Very much shares the same kind of presence. You know, like it has its own unique stuff, but like there's, if I remember correctly, 3 versions of the base imps. So like the green imp, the red imp, the yellow imp. No, this is not to say that they're lazy. Like, each of them have like their own unique properties, but they are very similar. They are very similar when you look at those, but it makes it easier to play the game a bit. But there are some who are hella annoying to where the multiple versions of them don't really impact it. Like the most annoying ones, in my opinion, is there's like these eels. They hella fast. I have hella slow reactions. Actually, no, the most annoying thing you come across in this game, according to me and only me, probably. I'm kidding, not only me, but like the most annoying thing to me is the blockhead. The blockhead group. They are awful. I hate them. Anyways, let's save here. Oh wait, no, we already did save. Anyways, my favorite area. I would never lie. But yeah. Oh yeah, I probably should get back to the content at some point. So when I get better at the crit, I did mention that I do want to. I wonder I don't know his demon thing. Is there water here, or do I have to wait till... I think I have to wait till later on to get this. Anyway, so yeah, back to the next I only want to do it for like for thumbnails, but I would also like to do it for in order to like maybe what's it called? Like work on doing some art pieces, one, and like two, maybe some animations, because I've tried traditional art. I'm decent at it. It's not something I like. I enjoy the simplistic nature of pixel art when I was doing stuff with it, but like I want to actually, like, you know, get good at it. So it's something I want to take more seriously. I've bought a course. I'm probably going to start working more on it after this stream. And so, yeah. Now that's one big windmill. I saw it from down in the village, but I had no idea it was this big. Hey, what's that? It's swirling around in front of the big windmill. It almost looks like wind, but it's black and foreboding. It's as if the wind were being forced in the opposite direction. I wonder if that swirling air is what stopped the swirling evil air is what stopped the windmill. Maybe that's why the divine wind stopped blowing. If so, it must be the work of that crimson helm. I wonder how we could get rid of that evil air. That would bring the divine wind back. Okay, one more left. We gotta blow the rest of that evil air clean out of here. All done. Now that divine wind's back, I bet the big windmill will. Yes. It's starting to spin. How strong the divine wind's blowing. Sure hope this drives away the Crystal Village. Now what? Yeah. Give me a sec. Honestly, I love the designs for all the guys in here. They're all so fun. They're simple but good. Origin of all that is good and another tune song. Too long I, walked the shadowed path. At last, light shined upon me. Use my power to manipulate the wind, banish the mists, and dissolve the darkness. So, a little spacey today. We'll see how long. This might be a shorter stream. Later, I might want to eat dinner soon. Who knows? I bet it was the divine wind that brought the wind god back. Now you can use Kazagami's Galestorm Crush. Just draw the mark of Kazagami to create wind. Let's try it out. Hey, that windmill looks like a good target. Draw the wind mark like you did in this evil air. Let's try to make that windmill spin. Yeah. So yeah. What a refreshing. That door opened when the small windmill started spinning. This wind's nothing to sneeze at. We should try this brush technique on a variety of things. But this is no time for us to rest our wrongs. The big windmill sending the divine wind down to the village. But that crimson helm still lives somewhere. And that serpent Mr. Chris, still walking. Let's turn this place upside down till we find both of them. That's good. But yeah, so now we can make our way back this way. And over this way. Down. And over to this. Oh, it's forcing me to cutscene. Wait a sec. These treasure chests. I bet you could put the fire on without using water now. Damn, that was accurate. I think that's the best I've done at, like, just doing that kind of thing, you know? Anyways, so, one thing I actually want to do, it's something I was working on before this, but I didn't want to spend too much time testing the mod pack, like making the mod pack. It does take a bit to make the mod pack, make sure everything's working, but one thing I want to do is I think I mentioned this yesterday, but I want to work on getting I want to work on my building skills in Minecraft, but I also want to work on like world building too, and like using environment to do world building, and I'm gonna hopefully be able to use it to help a bit with some other creative projects I've been working on. We'll see, though. We'll see. But yeah, so... Oh, I get it. You have the right idea, Amy. But I think you're making the wind blow in the wrong direction. You gotta send the wind blowing towards the windmill. Stop messing around, Curveball. You gotta send the wind blowing towards the windmill. Got it? I was. But I am gonna go this direction. I think how I was doing it made more sense, but... You obtained brush tips. Scrolls drawn by one artist. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go through some of those. I think that one has... the future home, traveling guy. Bullets. I will attempt to outline it for you a series of brush tips. The brush is guided by a divine hand. Do you see the holy smoke that sometimes erupts from the tip of the brush? The different colors represent the element of the subjects involved. Holy smokes offer a vital clue to allow you to act on instinct. You can draw thicker lines than usual with the right click. This technique comes in handy when filling large areas of ink. For the small, the size of objects that draw and affect their power. Smaller cherry bombs appear farther away, while drawing much larger appear closer. Drawing from above makes it easier to place from where you would like. Also, Gale Storm's power is directly affected by the drawing size. Worry not, as the size does not affect the amount of ink consumed. Careful use of celestial brush techniques based on circumstances is what separates experts from amateurs. Okay, I don't think we have anything else. We grabbed the 2 new beasts. Okay, a dog and a not dog. A dog and a not dog. We're going through all of that right this second. Hopefully you guys can hear So yeah, but yeah, back to the thing. I was hoping to get that mod pack done today, the one with like the building. I'm working on that, but I didn't. I was hoping to do it like last night to get everything like tested, and then stuff happened. My PC froze, had a meltdown, and then one of my monitors were acting weird, so had to wait till my brother came home to see if it was detect stuff. And so then after that, he helped me, and it was like late, and I wasn't gonna work on building the mod pack. So I was looking into pixel art, and which I had been looking into pixel art, so while waiting for some stuff to happen. So yeah, I will get that mod pack done by tonight, hopefully. I might also see what Drake is able to do. Whoa, check out these massive hanging scrolls. Looks like they're enjoying that wind you brought back to life. But be careful, it'll blow us away if it gets much stronger. So sorry. So I am waiting for Drake. So I won't be able to record till what's it called? Sunday. Maybe I'll be able to do a stream on Saturday. Don't bank on it. I'm not gonna bank on it. Because I do bi-weekly. I'm doing bi-weekly D&D sessions. Unless there is a reason why I feel it needs to be moved to weekly. Like move to doing a week or something. So unless there's because of that I'll do like oh my god, what's it called? I am so sorry, my brain. Oh fuck, we didn't say it. Okay, there we go. So, fuck, I am brain dead right now. I'm so happy it doesn't take away when you have, like, when you fail, because holy shit, I would have lost my ink there. Okay, let me see what we have here. 66 Demon Fangs, 3,000 yen, enhanced artifacts. Here, we got some more Infinity Stone. I think we got 2 Infinity Stones from just wandering around, so that's some good, you know? You see that, Amy? It's some kind of crystal. It looks like a berry or something. But it's the serpent crystal for dispelling Orochi's barrier. You know, the item that Waka guy was searching for? Wait, we found it before he did. I love this intro. Like, how cool is that? Like, that intro is hella cool. But yeah, so Crimson Helmet. Hey, it must be Crimson Helmet. He really does look like one mean dude. Better psych yourself up for this one, Furball. What the heck? Aren't these the Satomi Power Orbs? They gonna protect us or something? Yes, they are. why we bought these. Look, with that, we have a lot of shoes. Also why we bought some of these. Bam! There we go. This is helpful. Oh. Huh? Is he chickening out? Amy, quick! Back, you purr. I'll handle this one. George! What the heck is he doing? He's gonna get sliced and diced. It's time for some brushwork, Amy. Yeah. Huh. Roll. Take this! Take that! And that! And pop it off. Now for some wind! Wind! More wind! I don't know why I'm having a hard time. Now you're. No. Wait, there's more. Oh! Secret tunnel. Wind of Wrath. No, positive. What am I doing? They toil. Stop mocking me. Get me up there. Are you happy now? Or why must I bear this burden of being Nagi's descendant? Oh, I wish you still lived. Do you enjoy dogging my every step? You okay, Pops? Blast you. Blast you, gods. Your power. Enough of these legends of Nagi's descendant stuff. Leave me be. What the heck's that? Yikes! way! Huh? That voice. You're driving me crazy. Stop it. I don't want to hear about that now. Go away. Leave me alone. What was that, Amy? Hey! Another rosary! Oops. Just upon pure life. Bonjour. Oh, am I interrupting something? Am I interrupting something? Brother, it's that big prophet again. Hey, that's what? This? It's the serpent crystal, and it's mine at last. Got a lot of nerve muscling in our goods like that. He found it first. Why can't I do jumps like that? It won't do you any good. I mean, despite the better your outfit. The better your outfit, Orangey's stronghold. You calling me, big boy? Keep your scales on, I'm coming. What's going on? Why are you going over to Orochi's place? I almost forgot. Time for another prophecy. I foresee a rendezvous with a sweet little thing. Anyway, I must go. Au revoir, baby. Now you wait a second. Dispel the barrier at the moon cave? What the heck's he up to? This is no time for your victory howl, Furball. We gotta get out of here. And get on with our mission, quick. I'm slightly jealous that in cutscenes I can jump so much higher. Perfect damage is pretty good. I love the achievement for defeating the Crimson Helm. You can't see it. But the achievement for defeating the Crimson Helm is one mean dude. In fact, there is a lot of messages on Discord. Gotta make sure no one's like specifically looking for me or anything. Which no one is, which is pretty good. Why, my favorite little wolf bug. When the windmill at the shrine began spinning, I knew it was you. A most refreshing wind began to blow down into our village. You have defeated Crimson Helm and restored the divine wind. The canine warriors rejoice, but they're a handful as usual. I don't know how to thank you for all you have done. I too to these heroic travelers and Princess Fuse last visit to have done well. What? You know Princess Fuse? I was her husband and head priest of the shrine. I make him sound older than he is. Who cares? He's dead. My spirit here. Canine warriors, they'll have much to learn, but I have no doubt that prosperity shall watch over me. Farewell, I shall create for you health and prosperity. What? You know, I forgot about that. What was it, you two? What were you looking at? Oh, nothing. Anyway, Princess, there's no need to thank us. Just keep protecting the village as head priestess of the shrine. I know you'll have your hands full with those pesky canines. I have been rather feeble since the last head priest perished. But as head priestess, I shall now dedicate my life to the shrine, while keeping the remaining 5 canine warriors in line. That's the spirit. We have now finished the Gale Shrine, which now means we can. So I think what we'll do is we will go and run around and do the wind puzzles. And maybe get... Hello there, Furball. Let's think about our next step before we scurry off. Was that shadowy creature with the heads really that monster? Our future's pretty bleak unless we do something about it. I mean, I'm too young to die. I'd like a chance to use all these brush techniques too. You didn't even so much as growl at that shadowy creature. You slayed that monster long ago, right? I bet your partner Nagi was the stronger of the two of you. Or maybe that legendary sake really packed a punch. Yeah, it must have been the sake. Amy, the legendary sake is back at that village, isn't it? And isn't it about time for that village's annual festival? Let's go see if we can get a taste of that special food. It just might do us some good. Besides, a good festival is always fun. If I can get Sakuya a little tipsy, then maybe maybe I suddenly feel like a new man. Let's go. No. Honestly, one thing I kind of feel, I kind of feel for Susanoo. Like, cause like, I feel like, the stuff can super easily drift within 100 years. So like legends and stuff like that, especially in a world of diminishing faith, like this one is, like the lack of real like proof that makes those legends feel real, but all people only really consider you as is the hero of like the descendant of a legendary hero, and keep a certain expectation of you for your entire life because of it. It's kind of funny. Like, it's kind of sad. Like, Susanoo, to Susanoo, all he's ever been is Nagi's descendant. Like, think of it. Every time we hear something about Susanoo, everyone mentions that he's Nagi's descendant, and nothing of his own, like, worth and his own skills. I think, like, that's what he... And it's, like, kind of sad. Could you imagine only being defined by what your ancestor did? And, like, his anger at the gods makes sense. He doesn't want to be a hero. He just wants to be normal. He doesn't want to be... He never wanted to be Nagi's descendant. He never wanted the influence he was given. I feel bad for him. If you know what I mean? Like in the world of diminishing faith, where most people don't even believe in, like the gods are mainly just like kind of folk tales, like something you pray to. They're not like as tangibly believed in the same way as they were 100 Because there is monster attacks happening, yeah, but like, it's not in the same way that makes it, especially for Kamiki Village, when their main problem is Orochi. It doesn't feel like substantial when you don't really face that threat. Because like like later on we go to the northern regions of Nepal, and I think there's a much stronger connection to the gods in that region, because they deal with a lot more monsters and stuff like that. So they actually kind of have like a first-on impression of this stuff. But Susanoo and the other members of this area, it looks like the village is back on its feet again. Hopefully the big windmill back in action should draw in the crowds. Now's my chance to get business thriving. I've got plenty of beaming smiles and stuff, that's for sure. But yeah, like, anyways, back to Susanoo. Like, I think his anger, I guess is the best way to put it, but or maybe his dislike, but his actions and beliefs make sense. Makes sense. I'm not gonna. There's some stuff that's later on that comes up that I'm not gonna spoil, because I just am not going to. But like later on, he just wants to prove to him, like, he doesn't like being Nagi's descendant, because that's all that defines him. He thinks that, at least this was what I've gotten from my interpretation of the story, I should say. He thinks that no one would really care for him if he wasn't Nagi's descendant. And people have a lot of expectations because of the legend of Nagi. So to him, it's just, they only like him because he is the descendant of Nagi. You know? Maybe if someone could like talk about this too, who's had this experience before, but like I couldn't imagine what it would be like to have everything in your whole entire life revolve around the accomplishments of your ancestors. No one should be defined by their ancestors, their successes or their mistakes, their triumphs or their failures. Because we aren't our ancestors, we are our own people. So to define us by someone we are not is funny. You know? Yeah, it's been... So yeah, I feel for this now. One, I played the game, so I know how his story goes, but two, I couldn't imagine my entire life being compared to someone long gone, to a story that seems nothing but fake. You know, like, honestly, like, it's kind of interesting how much people have distanced themselves from Nagi and Shiranui. In only 100 years, how much, like, the perception of everything has changed. In only 100 years, a human lifespan. Like, a long human lifespan, I should say. A very long human lifespan. It kind of reminds me of Freeman. They're not similar, but it reminds me, it's not the same story, but, you know, it reminds me of Himmel. How in just 80 years from the Great Adventure, a lot of people are already familiar. Like, Himmel is stuck being... like, Himmel is soon going to fade because the people who remember him the most, his party and the people who he directly impacted through his actions, are going to be gone, except for Freeman. And soon, like, the only thing that will remain of him is his statues. And, like, that's all Freeman's gonna have to remember him by. And then there's a lot of things I love about Freeman, but I love how it covers the passage of time. And I find how Okami does it pretty interesting too, because like it's different because, you know, you are directly the reincarnation of the hero. So like your story is the one being forgotten, but you're also a god who's probably reincarnated hundreds of times to save Nippon in its time of need. So, you know, it's kind of interesting to think about. It's like, there's just a lot of things to think about when it comes to stories like this. I really also do find it kind of interesting, like how the what's it called? The lack of belief is happening, because not a lot of like people will be like, oh, the gods, so like they'll mention the gods, and like they definitely believe in the gods in some form, but not in the same way, like not in the same religious way that a lot of like from what I've seen of like other people, like they don't really believe in monsters. They can't see monsters because they don't have faith and stuff. They don't have curiosity, I think. Like a faith in the world and a curiosity to learn. Because one thing that's consistent is that children are actually able to see Amateratsu's markings. And children and like the really faithful, I think, if I remember correctly, are able to see Amateratsu's markings. So that's really interesting, you know? Like, Amaterasu is... It's kind of like crazy to play through this, and it's like... No one really believes you anymore. They believe of you, but they don't believe you, you know? They don't want you. Like, monsters... Like, a lot of them, like, Princess Fios couldn't see her dead husband. The bamboo guy couldn't see the monsters. Like, the old man also, Mr. Orange couldn't see the monsters either. Like, a lot of them just can't see anything. Of, like, mythological nature. It's a really interesting concept, and like I kind of find it interesting from like a non-religious perspective to see how like religions change and like how the ideas of them age. You know, cause like from what I understand of religion, it makes it a little weird how it can decay like it is shown in the thing. So that's something that always is interesting to me. How to fully explain it, you know? Maybe someone can word it better than me. But like, I think it's because the divine, especially in a world where I know it is real, it feels weird when the divine is forgotten. It's just something about, you know, there's just something about it. Oh, my precious Kaguya. Kaguya. There I go again, reminiscing about the past. It's so sad and lonely on moonlit nights like these. Kaguya used to love gazing up at the moon too. There I go, reminiscing about the past. It's so sad and moonlit nights like these. Who's this Kaguya anyways? He must be really something. I mean, he looks miserable. I feel so... There's a lot of... Yeah, like, to me, stories about divine stuff is always so interesting. Like, cause... I guess maybe part of it is because, to me, divine aspects. Like, to me, personally, I know there is a difference. I am gonna say that. But to me, like, personally, to me, it feels like there's no real difference between stories of Christianity and stories of, like, Hellenistic Greece. Not that they're the same, but to me, as someone who doesn't believe in the existence of a god, I don't really understand what makes one real and the other not. Like, it's just because I don't believe in any of those. I see them all as stories. But I would... I see them all as stories, so it's never so very, I should say concept-wise, there isn't a difference between the idea of the Christian God and the idea of the Greek gods, the Hindu gods, any kind of god. Other god, like, I don't really see, like, conceptually a difference between them. I know for different religions that there are, like, aspects of them that are different. I know that the Hindu gods are not the same as the Christian god, who are not the same as the Greek gods, who are not the same as the Norse gods. There's a lot of differences between them, I know that. I'm just saying conceptually, I don't understand why one is real and whoa, now there are wolves serving here? This sure is a strange inn. Just maybe I'm dreaming. I mean, an inn run by sparrows? Like, oh, there's another thing. Like, even though there's actively mystical things happening in this shrine, like sparrows running an inn, like, in this world, not shrine. Like, even though there's active mystical stuff happening, there is a lot of disbelief amongst the people. Well, I was sure this ended up in a funny place this time. The gods are telling me to rest. I have been working hard, but a trader never rests. That's the salesman's curse. Those even sent goodbyes from the cup. Take a look. What do you have? Let's sell some stuff, because I think we got some stuff. Got a vase. Everywhere, we should be good. And then we go by. No, nothing extremely special here. Wait. Bam! I knew there was something there. Okay, let me... How much have we gotten now? So we got... 5... 4... 6. So 4, 10, 15, 16. Man, we got good. I'm not actively going to search out all of them, but we'll see how far we can get when I'm doing this. This or the other one had something special. Rats. Ah! It's you, isn't it? You're the one who rescued June. Here then. On off we go. I hope that with the second, I don't know what I want from the second game. The sequel, Okami 2. I don't know what I really want from the game, but I think one thing that would be some fun would be for like some more. I would actually like to see how they would depict like Amateratsu's human form. But like, here's the thing: I want to know: will Okami 2 take place in a future time of this, or will it take place in the past? Because they could technically do a story on like all of Amateratsu's past journey as Shiranui, but like I feel like they do already kind of do that in the later part of the game, so I feel like that would be kind of a waste of a new game. So I'm actually kind of curious, like what kind of stuff will happen, because like there's some interesting qualities of the story that I'm not gonna spoil, that I think would be really interesting to see brought into the sequel. Like, I kind of want to know what happens to everyone. Like, how does their tale go down? Because, like, does Susanoo, like, I can't remember all of the stuff that's said by the like the narration at the end of these things, but I think Susanoo is stated to be like a great warrior, and if that's the case, what will his descendants be? Like, I want to kind of know what Susanoo's involvement in this quest to clear everything in this quest with Orochi, how that impacts his descendants. Because I think it would be kind of interesting and kind of ironic that Susanoo's own unintentional heroics here puts his descendants into a similar situation as he was, and they also have a lot of the similar problems he does. And like, I kind of want to see if it is set in the future, because there is a possibility it won't be. I want to see how the actions of us here impact him, like in the future. Also, like, this is, I don't wanna make an assumption on what time period this is, but it is definitely I think it's Meiji Restoration. I've done some research into Japanese history, but I don't remember all of it, sadly. I think this is definitely pre-Meiji Restoration. Since, you know, there's not more modern stuff in it. maybe this is Edo period. Don't ask me. I'm not a master on this stuff. So, but anyways, besides that point, it's just that there's like a lot of interesting parts of this thing, and the switch from like I kind of am curious like about the past of this world. In a way, it's probably just similar to like it's the mortal side is just probably just Japanese history in a way. Like I don't think this is actually specifically based off one specific time period, because a later character has a name of like I think it was the first Empress of Japan. I don't know if it was like a mythical figure or not. I'm trying to remember, but I don't have the best memory, so I don't. But I know she's like a very old figure. I can't remember. I'll check when I get I'll like I can't I'll like check around maybe. But like but it's like very interesting, you know, like I think like by keeping the time period vague they can like do another game set in a similar time period. But I'm also would be really curious to see how like the modernization of Japan and like how it grows from what it is kind of like here to similar to what it was in Demon Slayer. I think would be like a perfect time to set it. Like around the Meiji Restoration. I'm actually really curious on how the modernization of the world would impact how everything is perceived and how it works. Especially with the ending of this game, I'm actually kind of curious to see how they make everything work, you know? Like, it's something I'm pretty excited to see, whenever it comes. I don't think we've gotten any information on Okami 2 yet. I haven't seen anything, so I'd have to trust my For You page to bring me information. So yeah, I think it would be really interesting to see what they do. Like, part of me wants that. Like, I'm just like being curious on what the heck like how the modernization of Japan would like impact the world. It's always something really interesting to see. Like, is how like how modern technology interacts with a world of the past. Because like, in a separate fantasy realm that is not based in a real life location, it's never really something that's brought up unless you're like in an isekai or something. But when it's like a mythologized version of a real life place, I'm always so curious, like, how does this world work around like the upgrades, like the advancement of technology? Because it's always so interesting. I like the clash of magic and technology. It's an interesting thing to kind of expand upon in stories. Like, it's something I've actually kind of touched upon it. Like, I've been like thinking about when I'm making my world that I've been working on. So the thing is that my world for the longest time was kind of slow for its development because of like the magical creatures that exist in the world, the spirits. They were able to help them get like they were helping them to get to a comfortable point, and since they didn't really have the necessity to upgrade and innovate like we did, they just didn't upgrade and innovate. They stayed in a relatively beginning of the Industrial Revolution, like, time frame. They haven't really changed. They haven't really changed much in their time frame. But over time, spirits became less common, and eventually people had to adapt. And so it eventually begins with the creation of the, like, eventually leads to the creation of early, like, steam engines are definitely a thing by the point of the story I want to tell. Hell is taking place. There's definitely, like, there are definitely, like, trains and stuff. I don't know how far I want to take it before the story, because I don't know if I want to add cars or not. Like, really much, like, it's all a very interesting thing, you know? It's like, which parts of this do you want to use? How has this world adapted? How does the challenges of this mythical world affect how the train system and how the areas of the world affect? Like, how does the different regions be affected by the thing? Because in one region, trains will be pretty helpful, but in another, they're completely fucking useless. You know? Oh, you can just feed him when you're talking, I guess. But yeah. It's super interesting. There's like... like, how does a world adjust to the advancements of a world, you know? That's something I enjoy. I would love to... Man, if I was given the platform to, I would go crazy and explain. I want to make a game one day, if I could, or like at least help with creative ideas on making a game. Maybe like I want to I don't know if I really, like I would like to work on the creative side of it. I don't know if I want to do the game, but like I would love to do work on the creative aspect of the game, because like we have so many cool things we could do. I would love to work on that. I would love to work on the world that I have, cause I've actually been thinking about it. And the story I kind of want to tell, I think, would be so much better when they're like through a game format where I have so much more. Game format or interactive development, because it's just there's aspects of it like that have just come up. Cause like I've been doing a D&D setting. I've been doing a D&D campaign in that setting. It's like if it's boring at any moment, you might even be in for a storm. But yeah, anyway. So, like, the setting for the campaign has been in this world, and it helped me get, like, some ideas on the board. And it also gave me the idea of a group called the Dreamers. I think everyone who watches this channel is like part of the who will have the doc or the story of them. But yeah, so like the Dreamweavers are a group of time travelers basically who were trying to break this world out of a loop of continuous time points. They each have some reason why they want to continuously go in a loop. in a what seems to be a hopeless battle, because this isn't the first loop and this isn't the first iteration of the universe. But they don't fully know that. They don't know that. They get the idea of someone similar about them being a thing. To being a thing in the previous iterations, but no one really mentioned it. So yeah, like, it's never like, no one really like was fully into it because there's no real reason to go any further. Because they don't get, because like a lot of almost all of the information from the old worlds are destroyed when the time resets, because it goes back to the beginning. And the only reason some information has survived is because of, like, the accidental creation of an in-between realm. That makes it so, no matter what that makes it so some stuff will survive. It's also how the dream exists, because that realm exists outside of normal time and space. So people are able to use that to time travel if they can, like, control the energy that it uses, which the dreamers can. In a way to, like, manipulate the realm in a way, which the dreamers can. They know how to be able to do it. They do help from something similar to something that is similar to spirit that normal people use. Each of the dreamers there's a few from different time periods. The oldest is from the 3rd era, because there's 8 eras. I don't have all the names for them, but I know the first one is like or something like that, and like Void's not there. And then there's life, abundance, momentary, or like fleeting, and then lasting. There's like different ones that mean different things. But each of them are like each of the realms are eras, I should say, are marked by, like, the separation of an era is marked by the simultaneous change of great spirit, of great something known as major deities. The simultaneous change of those major deities across the entire world. The one would focus on a continent that I have, but there is other continents in the world that aren't really part of the story, other than the fact that they're needed for, like, the new era. But anyways, I'll get on this in a sec. That's what I call a full moon, come to think of it. Doesn't the Okami festival fall on a full moon this time of year? Oh no, they're gonna finish off all the sake if we don't hurry. Come on, Amy. Get the lead out. So I think we'll end it here if we're not thrown into a cutscene by the time we reach the save. Hey, what's everyone doing at Susanoo's place? Come out here right this instant, Susanoo. You have some explaining to do. You have drunk the sacred sake with Konohana. Huh? Susanoo did what? You can come out, Susanoo. We're not mad at you. Must have had some reason to drink up the 8 purification sake. Uh-oh, this is bad. Why would you drink all this 8 purification sake, Pops? I don't care if it's so special. I'll help myself. I just drink. There wasn't any old sake, and this isn't any old festival. It's been exactly 100 years since Nagi cheered victory. Blessed by a glorious full moon. How could you have such a despicable thing? Be real and care about Nagi and his flea-bag friend. The greatest warrior who ever lived. Where is he? Sake left? Susanoo was acting like a madman when he returned to the village. Taking sake and holed up in his house. All the Sake was gone. Oh fuck, that's a lot. Why do you have to go and do that? That's terrible. I mean, 8 purification sake would save the day in that legend. The timing couldn't have been worse. The dreaded Orochi. It is all my fault. I'm to blame for all your misfortunes. That's right, you fool. Realize what I fixed for it now without any sake. Sake. Back to life. What is that old fool talking about? This is madness. Sacred stone. Dreaded Orochi. I fled to the village out of fear. Hid underground. I tried food here and there, but the gods would not even they stared down at me. Ever they stared down at me. They let it be known that I would never be forgiven. Not until I slew the dreaded Orochi. Cake fetish. What Susanoo said is true. That would mean Orochi's rite of sacrifice. It's a rainbow. I say as if those are actually the rainbow colors. They're not. He just desperately wants to prove that the stories aren't true, because he's so tired of being the descendant of Nagi. It's just consistent. Hey, atta girl! Eight-headed serpent shall appear. Shows a maiden. It's exactly as the legend tells. Don't offer the chosen maiden as sacrifice. Our entire earth. Susanoo, you're no coward. The gods tell you to fight. You're the only one who can. You can do it! After all, you saved me, didn't you? I know you can do it. I know you will come. Wait, you're not going to. Oh, why does she have to be so see-through? Behold, my thunder brew. The great Nagi intoxicated over and she defeated her. White sake is not there. Surely it could intoxicate even a Roshi. I wish they didn't have her, so... Hey, Kushi, wake up! She's not going to take on Roshi. Is she? No! Kushi, wait! Kinda sad. Anyways, I'm gonna end it here. Actually, maybe I'll do a special long stream and let's get to at least the Moon Cave, and I'll see how I feel from there. I might want to do it. This would probably be my longest stream because the Moon Cave does take a while. But I have other stuff I want to do, like eat dinner, so we'll head to the Moon Cave, and we'll go. You okay, sweetie? Don't try to stop me, or you snowy. She's chosen victim of the disaster will record the key. He's the one doing this. What? There's too much stuff going on. I'm gonna use my sake to rid us of this evil menace. You crazy? We're talking about the dreaded Orochi here. That attitude's gonna get you killed. And you really think you'd win a little jug of sake? Yes, Izumi. I guess I am crazy. It's the only way. Sake is the only answer. I'm going. I don't defeat that monster with my sake. Not you too, Amy. Dang it, why are you getting all worked up? There's no hope of her. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. No, we protagonists. We have protagonist powers. Then we'll save. Save. Oh, that's one thing I hope they add to this game. Non, like, save whenever. None of your business, you half-baked prophet. That's the serpent crystal he stole from us. The moon cave is open. You know what's kind of funny? Like, multiple people, like, Waka name drops Amaterasu, and Kushi's just like, I'm assuming this is at least similar to normal Japan, because I think any of the dropping drops of anything, you'd be like, what the heck? I'm also like, what the heck? Why you? What's the meaning of this? Meaning? Saying like ringing bells? Looks like we're set up again, Amy. Amaterasu. Now, this little prophecy. The moon came out. That wasn't a very good one. Blah blah blah. Bah. Guess we're stuck here. Planning on taking care of that anyway. Put it out, Amy. Let's go check the place out. We gotta find a recording thing. That saves point to the middle end stream, but if I remember correctly, we just gotta jump it. Huh? Oh, great. Stairway has crumbled away. God or not, this is just too big of a leap. We either have to find a way around, or we can go our way. You know, our way. It's so obvious. It's that saying of mine. Before you think. You know, take a lot of guts to do that now. Yoink! Okay, hopefully we'll be able to finish this. Whoa, that was quite a fall. What have we gotten ourselves into this time? Oh, now that we're down here. Hope you can sniff out Kushi's whereabouts, Furball. Hold it right there, Fluffy! What do you think you're doing? What business do you have at the Moon Cave? Stronghold of our master, the Great Orochi. Over there. Oh, you! Never thought we'd see your I would see your face. Spot you a mile away. You fixing for a fight, you chumps? Well, we don't have time to mess around with bit players like you. But if you insist, then hurry up so I can finish the check. You're just a dumb old wolf. Huh? Yeah, look at that foolish mug. You gotta be the dumbest looking wolf I've ever seen. And to stray so far into a place like this. You're not so bright, are you, champ? I don't think Fluffy is much of a threat. Here. Yeah. I wonder if Fluffy's just hungry. They throw a radish at us. I need to find the mirror, because I know there's a mirror here. Hey, isn't this that Babe Cushies? There's still some left, but I'm not sure I'll be enough to take care of the You're wrong. With the power of, I don't give a fuck, we will get to the power to defeat, Mr. Meanie Pants. Okay, it's either in here. Or in the next room that we find that we're looking for. Oh, I wish they had a mirror in here. I wanted to end, and then I was like, okay, let's just go to the moon cave. Let's just go to the moon cave. And I forget how long the moon cave is. Like, very long section. I don't have that ability yet. Oh, this boy. Final of the imps. Quick. Yeah. I should have ended in the village, but okay. Hey, this is one of those masks those imps wear. But this one's so plain. No design on it or anything. Of course, any respectable artist can't resist a blank canvas. I mean, you just want to paint something on it, you know? Hold on a sec, Furball. I'm gonna spiff it up a bit. Beautiful! I hope everyone can tell what it is. If not, even funnier. In fact, it looked better than you look better than your run-of-the-mill ink. Ta-da! Now you're one mean-looking imp. But seriously, this is no time to fool around. Only an imp would get a kick out of wearing a mask like this. While we're skimming around, the roach is going to take that plain little coochie and I can't bear to think about it. Well, unlike you, I can joke around and have fun. And be serious, I mean. I can joke around and be serious. Simply with the simple knowledge of that I got. And you should be able to save soon. You know. What are you doing here? Looking for intruders? There was that silly looking wolf a while back, but nothing else out of the ordinary. I got this place covered. Get back to your post. Now! Post? What post? The sacrificial ceremony for the great Orochi is being held today. Everyone's busy getting around. Getting ready. There's no time to play around. What are you waiting for? Get in there and help. Oh, okay, I'm on it. They're so fucking dumb. My thing went out of sync again, which is so fun. The moon, Amy, is the... Okay, where's the mirror? There is a mirror here. I want to get... Oh, it's in the kitchen, I think. But yes, I shall be, Anyway, thank you one, thank you all, for joining this stream. We're gonna be ending soon. As soon as I can get to Amir, which I know is gonna be here soon. Let me see, can I find Amir in here? I know there's Amir somewhere nearby. There we go! Okay, anyway, thank you one, thank you all for coming. My name is Rain Clouds. It was a pleasure to stream for you. I will see you on Sunday. Maybe if I'm lucky Saturday. But mainly Sunday. I will maybe see you Saturday, definitely see you Sunday. I wish you all a great rest of your day, and hope that you, day, night, evening, morning, whatever the hell it is for you, and I hope that you all can join me again soon one day. It was nice talking to y'all. Bye!